Matt, what does Adult Ed Day mean to you?
Adult Ed Day is an opportunity for our legislatures to see who we are, but also for our students to have a voice here at the Capitol.
Yeah, I'm going to go find some students. I want to hear some student voices.
There's three right there.
Right there, yeah. Yeah, can you just remind me of your name?
Achillean.
Achillean, what's one thing you want legislators, other adult ed students, whoever to know about you?
I took a long time getting around to this, and now that I'm serious about it, and I decided to show up for adult education, I see how serious the teachers are and how serious of a venture it truly is. I mean, it's something that it affects their lives. And so if it affects the community's lives, you'd think that the state would want to play a part in that.
That's absolutely true. What brings you here today, Killian?
Just to help support exactly what I said with that last question, support the state giving money towards community growth and people being able to get that education that they need and certification that they need to be able to prosper. And I think that showing up here and bringing more bodies into the situation shows how many people it can affect. I mean, it's hard to get people to show up to the state capitol for things, and if they see that people actually care.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. So, David, what does Adult Ed Day mean to you?
Adult Ed Day is a time when we can remind our legislators that a lot of people who could acquire skills and become part of our growth in the state are getting the skills that they need at local institutions.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Do you have anything to say, Carrie?
Adult Ed Day means to me, well, it means an opportunity for everyone in the state to recognize how important adult education is across the state. There's so many students who need various services in adult education so that they can go on and be good citizens in our community, so they can get better jobs, so they can pass those skills on to their families. And so this is an opportunity for us all to get together and remind people that we're here. Yeah. I don't think people always know that what adult education even is.
Absolutely. So can you tell us a little bit about why you're here?
Well, I'm excited to see just how many people are going through similar situations.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's really important that a person tries to better themselves, and that's kind of the point of adult education, right?
Oh, all right. What's your name?
Samuel.
Samuel, thank you so much. Do you guys have anything just to say about why you're here today? You did great, Sam.
Sure, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, why are you guys here today? You look young, so I'm going to assume you're students.
To represent our school and what we do in our school, because we're kind of a different program than the college itself.
Oh, yeah? What makes your program different?
It's kind of there for more people who didn't really have the opportunity to graduate mostly or like have the opportunity to get an actual education.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like a secondary resource, and it's really helpful.
Great. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, sorry, can I just get your name one more time?
Rosie.
Rosie, thank you, Rosie. Do you have anything to say about today?
I love algebra.
I love algebra. I've never heard that from a student ever. I used to be a teacher. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay.
It's so fun.
Algebra's so fun. All right. How long have you been in your program?
I've been back like 3 times, but this time I'm going to finish. But
I mean, you came out today. I mean, that says something about you being dedicated.
For sure. Yeah, I'm going to finish this time for sure.
All right. What's your name?
Jerry Baca.
Jerry, thank you. If you want one person in the legislature to know something about you guys or your program, what would you want them to know?
I just feel like it's important to have adult education because it's a space where a lot of people have been through the same shit. Sorry.
That's fine. We're adults.
And I don't know, there's not so much like stress to, graduate. you're doing things at your own pace. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay. So you're doing things at your own pace. You feel sort of
like you're not
more
just
comfortable
doing everything because you're not always at the same place where other people are when you're learning things. And it's like now I have 2 kids, so I kind of have to only go on certain days and stuff, and they just make it really easy to actually be able to do something.
That's great to hear. Yeah.
I'm shy, but I tried.
Yeah. I mean, how old are your kids?
2 and 4.
Okay, they're very young.
And they both have heart problems. When my first was born, she had to get open heart surgery to fix 14 holes in her heart.
Oh, wow.
So I had to take a break from, going to school and all that stuff. So now I'm trying to catch up.
What is going to school? What do you think that will mean for your kids when they're older?
I just want to be somebody they look up to and that they're proud of. I want them to know that education is important because even my little brother has used it against me that I had to drop out of school, and I loved school. I didn't want to drop out, but I had to. And now I'm stepping up and doing what I know I need to do because I want to be a nurse.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's ambitious. That's fantastic. And can I just get your name?
Natasha Roybal.
Natasha, thank you so much for your time. Hey, so I'm recording today for Adult Ed Day 2023. Can you guys give me some remarks? Why are we here? Where are you guys from?
I'm from Berlin.
Sure, what's your name again?
Claudia.
Yeah.
I work for Next Steps Adult Education.
Yeah.
And I'm here because I nominated my students, students, and Leah came in. And I love being here because the energy of the students and the student success is hardworking.
Yeah.
So
correct. To mingle, to be around. The energy here is great today. So, correct me if I'm wrong, and if I am wrong, I'm cutting it out. Were you an adult ed student?
Yes, I
you
was.
were an adult. So you're an adult ed student, and now you're a practitioner.
That's exactly true.
Yeah, can you tell me just one thing about that?
So I got my GED in 2004.
And
since then I've got an associate's, a bachelor's, a master's, and now this is my second semester in the doctorate program.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
What's your program in?
The program is language literacy, social cultural studies, with an emphasis on bilingual education.
Sure. If you could say one thing to adult ed students, as you're an adult ed student, what would you say to them?
I would say keep it up, keep working, follow your dream. Follow your dream because even though it's hard, think of the big picture at the end.
Yeah, what's the big picture for you, Claudia?
The big picture for me is to finish my doctorate.
That's important.
I don't know where I'm going after that. Probably still with Next Steps.
Well, I think you're going to be going somewhere with a PhD. I think you can get that on your license too. Right. So you can just I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going as a doctor. Yes.
If I retire afterwards, that's okay. I'll still have my doctorate degree.
That's fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, do you have any remarks? Just your name one more time.
My name is Leah, and I'm here because Claudia nominated me as Student of the Year.
Excellent.
And so I started back in March of last year working on my GED, and going to go from there on to psychology.
Ooh, okay. That's exciting. So, associate's, bachelor's?
I don't know yet, just GED. We're going to start with the GED.
You know what? Yeah, let's do it one step at a time. That's good. That's excellent. If you could say anything to other adult ed students, what would you say?
I would say that this is the best gift you could give yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is something that I have taken very personal, and I believe within myself that this is the best gift I have ever given to myself and treated myself to finish my education, but then to also continue my education so that I can project that forward and onto other people in my life as a teacher, as a mentor, as a counselor, your cheerleader, however it may be.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. And your name one more time.
Leah.
Leah, thank you so much. So, Jennifer, we're here at the Roundhouse. What would you want to say about adult ed?
I'm so excited to be here today with Nadia, with you and all of our colleagues. It is so important for us to show up and be present for advocacy efforts on behalf of adult ed. It's the least funded educational resource in our state, and we have to be here to represent for our students.
Absolutely. You've been to multiple adult ed days?
I've been to multiple adult ed days, and it is so exciting to see year after year this grow and grow and grow. The sea of yellow is exciting to see, and the crowd's getting bigger every year.
Oh, that's fantastic. If there's one thing you could say to legislators, to students, to other practitioners, and they could be 3 different things, what would you say?
Invest in adult education. You will never, ever lose in building your community and building capacity with education in your community. And not everybody fits in the public education box.
Absolutely. Jennifer, thank you so much.
Thanks, Nadia.
Yeah, so I'm with Cindy from Reed West. What brings you here today?
Adult Literacy and Education Day to promote Reed West Adult Literacy's program in Rio Rancho in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah, what would you like people to know about adult literacy?
I would like them to know that it's the worst kept secret in the entire state of New Mexico, and it's not funded near enough.
Absolutely. What else do you have to say about AE Day?
Oh goodness, something long coming, should have been done long ago. Adult literacy really is the stepping stone for adult education in our state, and I think we're completely underutilized, but we're here to make a difference, and we're here to help any educational organization that needs our help for speaking English, reading and writing, high school equivalency, computer literacy, workplace readiness, and when Reed West also does court scribing.
Oh wow, I didn't know you guys did so much. That's fantastic to know. What's if you could talk directly to legislators, what's one thing you would say to them?
Support adult literacy and fund us so we can do better good for our state.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Cindy. All right, I'm here with Samuel, an adult educator. Samuel, have you ever been to Adult Ed Day before?
Not here at the Capitol. No, this is the first time.
Yeah, or how are you feeling today?
Doing all right. Curious to see how this is going to unfold, and yeah.
If you could say one thing to legislators directly, what would you say?
Give us more money. No, don't do that.
No, I think that's the sentiment today.
No, that is the main reason. We need the funding. Like, even one of my students wrote in one of her letters to the legislators that, like, we have a Wi-Fi system that keeps bogging down. It would be nice to have the money to be able to, like, have proper Wi-Fi and be able to do, like, all the things that we need to do a job. Because we're already, our little group anyway, within the last year or two, we've increased our graduation rate by 200%.
Amazing.
So, since we're rising to the challenge of really increasing the graduation rate, how about a little help from the state? It's okay. It's gonna pay off in the long run.
Yeah, so you're saying, like, we're doing our part, we're educating, and then the students are doing their part, which is going to class, making these sacrifices, getting their education. So do your part and give us more money.
Yeah, if we can get the proper funding, we can take it to the next level and have some really highfalutin technology, like being able to teach essay writing on computers with Google Docs, and we're all writing on the same essay at the same time, and then being able to turn in homework and being able to use the internet and being able to, and in fact, even teaching computer skills is one of the things that I find myself doing with my students is teaching basic, like, shortcut commands and how do you form a letter, like, and things like that. Just learning those practical things as well as things that you need for academics.
Absolutely. Thank you, Samuel. Okay, so Michelle, do you have any remarks? How many adult ed days have you been in?
Oh gosh. Well, I was just talking to one of my higher ed department colleagues on the walk on the way over here, and since we haven't had any for 2 years, this is a special thing, but I'm going to be honest, I don't remember, probably 5.
Wow, so a lot of adult ed day. So you are the experienced adult ed day person. Would you say that?
Some experience. There are others that have more.
Yeah, absolutely. If there's one thing you could say to legislators, other adult ed people, what would it be?
To legislators, I have quite a few things I would like to say, but first and foremost, listen to the students. And what would I like to say to students? Follow both your head and your heart. Pay attention to your head and your heart. Figure out where you want to go, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't get there, and don't stop until you get there.
Wonderful. Thank you.